Hello, I'm Sandy Gould. I am an academic at Cardiff University.
My name's Duncan Brumby. I'm at UCL.
Hello, I'm Anna Cox and I'm at UCL.
Sandy, why don't you start as the lead author and give us an overview? What's this paper all about?
Paper is about the challenges that come from using large language models in terms of people not checking the output.
So, ChatGPT can make mistakes. Consider checking important information first. They've got this disclaimer at the bottom. So much of the discussion has been around these tools and how they hallucinate stuff, make stuff up. Seriously, consider what is being said on your behalf here, right?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't do anything to actually help you do that, though, right? That kind of helps you in that process. So, for example, the square brackets, there's no reason it couldn't, make that text into a different font or put it in red or I don't know, or do something to it to make the placeholder text more salient, right? It could do that. There's nothing to stop it from doing that. They could change the templates it uses to produce that in the output, but it doesn't.
So clearly, authors of a published paper had used ChatGPT and they had not checked its output. So a section of text there where it's clearly been copy and pasted from ChatGPT or some other writing tool like this. So it says, I'm very sorry, but I don't have access to real-time information on patient-specific data as I'm an AI language model.
So yeah, the idea is that we all know we should check stuff. We're supposed to check things all the time, but it's just hard to do. And I was thinking then when Sandy was describing the situation in which it might, it might produce some text and actually there's something in it that you don't really want to send, but you haven't noticed that. Whether the problem is that people are checking some bits of the text, but not all of the bits. So if you've asked it to write a letter to your boss, perhaps you focus on the paragraph that's the really tricky thing that you weren't quite sure how to phrase, and you just miss the bit at the beginning. It says, "Dear boss,"
Mm.
right? And that's how it ends up with that at the beginning. And so the idea is, well, what if we told you that it's definitely going to put something nasty in there? Would that make
Mm.
you check?
This idea of attention checks, or what psychologists call instructional manipulation checks, and basically be an instruction at the start that says, on the final question, make sure you tick pizza. Whenever you see pizza, there's an answer, tick pizza. And the idea is to make sure that people doing these kind of online tasks are paying attention to what they're doing.
OutKai is such a fun track. The open peer review process is a particularly nice feature. And so we actually were, and we know that writing reviews is a real chore in academia. So we were very nice, weren't we? We actually got ChatGPT to write a couple of reviews. I said, okay, imagine that you were a positive reviewer who likes this paper, draft me a positive review. And imagine you hate this paper and want to see it never see the light of day, write me a negative review. And it did that. And then we included those review templates at the back of the paper, and they're still there. But we also inserted our attention checks as well, so that if our potential reviewer wanted to use those reviews, we would know if they simply copied and pasted them. And so you get this nice attention check here. The unexpected discussion of integrating chat, too long didn't read it, into culinary arts, specifically the optimization of spaghetti cooking techniques, offers a unique perspective not typically found in HR discussions. I mean, you might say for OutKai, this could be a legit critique,
Could
right?
work.
Just about
But I
Clauses.
guess the key point being not typically found or not found at all in this paper, right?
Yeah,
Just not enough
good.
spaghetti.